Today, a legendary universe has invaded, but who will win? Well, today a legendary universe has invaded the game, and our mission will be to pit all of them against one another and find out who is the strongest. But before we do that, all of these guys face a very formidable foe I'm sure you've heard of. Oh yes, I think you might be able to tell what this is just from this perspective, but if you're having a hard time, let me enlighten you. Check out this insane AT-AT. It doesn't move, but it stands there and it looks like an AT-AT, and that's really all that matters, right? I kind of wish it moved. Look at its head, just kind of bobbing around there. They're really trying to hit this thing. I have to imagine that the AT-AT is gonna lose, but as you can see, it clearly has new technology that allows its head to rotate like an owl. Well, they're all dead. Okay, how much health does it have? Oh, there it is. It's infinite. It must be infinite health. Now, before we get into today's video, these coward culls who are trapped inside this little castle say, please subscribe, because if you don't, they're gonna get defeated. Actually, they're going to anyways. You can subscribe if you like. Anyway, only like 12% of you guys are subscribed, so click that subscribe button. Coward Cull faces a fearsome opponent. Perhaps you've heard of him. If you haven't, and this is the first time that you're meeting him, let me introduce you to Borkachu. I have to show Borkachu again, because if there's anybody out there who missed Borkachu in the last one, you have to see this amazing creation in action, because it's absolutely hilarious. Alright, here we go. I've taken down a door, and Borkachu's coming in, and Coward Cull has nowhere to go. Let's watch. There's no stopping Borkachu. He gets right up on their, right up on their butt, and then he lightning shocks them and sends them flying into the air. He just kind of rammed into him. Oh, this is not nearly as entertaining as it was the last time. Perhaps him being trapped isn't the... Oh, there he goes. Well, Borkachu's trapped. Coward Cull, oh, he's shooting him through the wall. There's no escape for you, Coward Cull. Alright, well, let's get into the action. Now, if you've never seen one of these videos, this is how it works. I take a bunch of creations, I pit them against random things to see what they're like, and then at the very end of the video, I take all of the best ones and make them fight against each other to prove who is the strongest. Today, a legendary universe has invaded, and that is of the robot universe. Robots have invaded the realm of ARBS, and we find out which of them is strong. This is called the Robo-Rex, the Robo-Crawler. I thought we saw one like this before that was a little bit more, robot built together-esque than this thing. I just made up a whole phrase of words, but needless to say, it was a little bit more robot than this. This isn't quite what I expected. This epic creation is about 100 feet tall, and it is called the Robot for Entak. And man, oh man, look at this insane thing. His face is hidden. There it is, right there. He had a face before. Now it's hidden by these big giant things. He is equipped with all kinds of stuff. Spiky spikes, lasers, I don't know, those flamethrowers, those are flamethrowers. He's got harpoons, rockets, lasers, I mean MGs. This thing is beyond epic. I'm not too sure what's happening here with this whole area, but needless to say, he's got some crazy stuff going on with the tail and whatnot. Let's watch him in action, shall we? Oh, and he flies. Almost missed the flying aspect. Why does he even need the harpoons? The harpoons are unnecessary. He's also tooting out fire, raining fire down from his backside against the praying mantis. That's quite enjoyable to see. Well, I'm pretty sure that this thing will definitely be a contender. We also have several creations that are based off of animals. This is the first one I'll show you, and it's the Robo Sabertooth. Look at that. That's pretty cool looking. I like the look of this thing. Let's see what happens with it. I wish there were metal versions of those, you know, claws and stuff, like the teeth. Oh, he's got those flingy things. They work really well. I'm a fan of those. And he bites pretty well. I like the look of this thing. And now, the real question is, will this be a true competitor? We got things like this. The Robo-Rex. Look at this thing. I don't think we've seen this one. I definitely checked out a robot. I definitely checked out a Robot Rex in the past. I don't know what I'm saying. I definitely checked out a Robot T-Rex in the past, but it wasn't this one at all. It was a different one, but it still looks very similar to that one. We'll see how this performs well. It doesn't have any lasers or anything, just melee. I don't know how that's gonna do in the realm of, you know, lasers and MGs and stuff like that. Here is a samurai-based one that we've seen before. I've definitely shown this, but I'm going to show it again because it's really cool, and I want to see what it does in battle. This thing is, as you can tell, it's very samurai-esque looking. It looks really cool. I'm excited to see how this does. It has this gigantic laser on its back that actually, oh, it is working. It wasn't working the last time we checked it out, and so maybe perhaps I just was using the wrong units or something, but this big giant robot Goro samurai will be fighting off, I think, at the end battle. This next one is the one that I'm unsure if I'll be able to actually show you against other things, just simply because it's on a level all its own. You'll see why in 1 second. Behold, that's literally what it's called. It's like just a bunch of letters, and as you can see, it's got a lot of lasers. Actually, we might be able to put this in the battle. We'll see how it goes. It might be good competition for some. Oh no, maybe not. It's got lots of lasers. Kind of looks almost like some kind of construction mech. I think that's maybe what it's supposed to be, like kind of a construction bot or something. Maybe some kind, I don't know, a transformer like thing. I actually have a whole bunch of other ones that I could use, and I'm gonna use them. This thing's just called BattleBot. I think we've seen this before. I'm not 100% sure, but the thing's got MGs, lasers, rockets, not lasers, lots of missiles. It looks really cool. I like the way, oh, it got destroyed by those. Could be good to face off against, have some good competition. There's also this thing called the Destroyer Robot, which is actually really intense. He's actually kind of small, but watch how crazy he is. He's extremely fast and very, very good. And last but not least, and probably the coolest looking one, it's the Robo Spino. Look at that mouth on this thing. Very unique, pretty cool looking. He's got spikes all over. He's got this sweet fin back here. He's got spikes all over. I mean, this thing's really cool. Whether or not this wins, this is like my winner for coolest looking one by far. Ladies and gentlemen, here are our 7 competitors. We've got the Robo T-Rex, the giant robot, which is so much bigger than all the other ones. I don't know how it's gonna go. We've got the Samurai Robot, the Spino Robot, the Little Destroyer, the Saber-Tooth Robot, and the BattleBot. Who will win? Let's find out. I think things might happen pretty quick here. Let's see. Oh, there goes the Spino's the first one down. No! That stinks. The Spino goes down first. The Samurai goes down. The little terror robot, I'm gonna call it the terror robot, because that's what it is. The big giant one is flying. It's the biggest one versus the smallest one. The biggest one wins! No way! What's its HP? Oh no. He might be, oh, he's infinite HP. That's no good. No, man, that stinks. Well, like you may have known already, if I encounter something that has too much HP and is an infinite status, I take it out. It gets DQ'd. It might be an honorable mention, which that thing definitely is, but it can't be competing. So we need to find out now. I got it. I added in this robot, which you probably have seen before. I'm just gonna call him Missile Boy, because he's got tons of missiles, and we're gonna find out which of these guys wins. I don't even know what's happening right now. BattleBot versus, oh, are you kidding me? The Samurai guy won? What's his HP? Oh, another infinite status. We gotta get rid of him. Okay, here we go again. No infinite status allowed. Let's find out who wins from these guys. Who will be the #1 winner, and we'll test it several times to see if we get any different results. The Spino is going crazy, attacking. The Spino goes down. It's Little Terror, I think, versus the big multi-gun mech. Let's find out. Oh man, barely any damage taken off there. He does not have infinite HP. 42,000. Let's end it and look and see how much the other ones have. We've got 25,000, pretty decent. Barely anything, but he packs a punch, so it's okay. 15,000, 42,000, 13,000, and what's this little guy? Yo, 50,000. So there you go, 50,000. That means that was a pretty fair matchup. I am glad to know though that the Spino actually has a fighting chance, and he actually can last a while. That makes me feel pretty happy. Again, the Little Terror bot gets stuck underneath the saber tooth, and I think the reason why the big one's gonna win is because he has more weapons. And so ultimately, I think he probably is the best. So out of all the ones that I downloaded, that's your winner. I know that there's hundreds of robots, but these are some of the coolest looking ones, some of the honorable mentions. I do hope you enjoyed watching today's video. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you guys in the next one.